Shabbat Shalom. So today we are going to speak about the Parasha Vayishlach, which followed the Parasha Vayetze from last week, the life of Yaakov during his exile in Laban's place, his uncle. So if you want to have more details concerning all what is in the Parasha, which is very, very rich, you will need to go to my blog and to read what I have done, give in details. So I will give you here a summary of what is going on. And first of all, remember, it is very important that we understand that the Torah is an instruction for our life today. Paul says in Romans 12 verse 2, I beseech you, brethren, do not be conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. And the process of renewing the mind is a very long process. We start the day we understand that the Torah is the way of life we should follow in order to become conformed to the image of Yeshua, our Master. So this process begins when we start to follow Mashiach, or to walk in the same step as Mashiach, and reading and doing the Torah. So here Yaakov has received the message from Jehovah that he is allowed to go back to his father's place. So he took all his household and go on his way. And during this traveling back home, he will encounter Esau, his brother. The intention of Esau is very simple. He wants to kill Yaakov. What the Torah do not tell us is what happened between the moment Esau decided to go to Yaakov to kill him and the day he met Yaakov. We don't have any information. But if we go to the book of Yasher, we will see that Jehovah sent a malach, a messenger, called an angel, to Esau to warn him not to touch Yaakov. And this is important because Esau do not know that. Esau is just confronted with his own thoughts. His brother come with 400 men to kill him. And this is a struggle for him. So he make his own plan to protect his own family, and he divide the troop so that he can protect them. Suffice to say for now that he put Chahel and Joseph last. And this is some details you can read in the blog. We see the importance of words. Here, this story, as I've said in Vayetze, is that Yaakov represents, from one side, Yeshua, from the other side, the 12 tribes, because out of his children, we will have 12 tribes. Some with Leah, some with Israel, some with the maids. So, these 12 tribes is the life we have. This returning to the father's land was Abraham given territory, is the land of Canaan. This is the place where the believer one day will come back. And this struggle is an end-day story scenario between Esau and Yaakov. The last battle, knowing that Jehovah will watch over it to protect his children. So Yaakov do not know. Yaakov will go and will struggle with himself. And in this night, in this very night, he will be confronted and fight with one of the messenger of Jehovah. And this is in this time that he will be changed from Yaakov to Israel. This is very important to understand because we also need to go through this process in order to become Israel. So if you remember, Yaakov spent 20 years in the place of Laban, his wicked uncle, who cheat him 10 times. So now, after 20 years, I don't know how long you are working in the Torah. For myself, I know I am not yet finished, because I have not reached 20 years. But we see the process of life changing in our life. During the many years, we struggle with ourselves, we struggle with the Torah, we struggle every single day. We see the progress we are making if we trust Jehovah. And Jacob has reached the point of transformation from Jacob to Israel. Israel, which many said, he who ruled with hell, but which can be also translated as upright with hell. So, in this night comes the change. You see, again, the situation happened during the night. The night is a place which is very important to understand. You can read that in my Parasha Bereshit, the first Parasha we read in the year. And when Esau come, instead of attacking Yaakov, he will kiss him. And he will try to get him to go with him. But Yaakov do not move on that. Okay, details you will have in the parasha if you read it, which I encourage you to read. Another part of this parasha which is very important is that Yaakov asked his household to remove idols. So if you remember in the Parasha Vayishlach, it is Chael who took the idols from the father and hid these idols in a tent without Yaakov knowing about it. So now Yaakov asked the household to remove the idols. It's very interesting because we, like Yaakov's wife, are sometimes carrying idols with us, and we need to remove them out of our life. I don't know which idol you may have, and I am not here for that. But we should think that this process of purification and sanctification is a process of removing from us all what take us or make hold on us from the world, and this must be removed. This is why this process is very painful sometimes. But we need to understand that we are living in this world, but we are not from this world. So we need to go through, and Chael is a picture of the Kehillah, the assembly. Yaakov being a picture of Yeshua. So Chael, his wife, his bride, is a picture of the Kehillah. Chael died in the way to Canaan in Ephrata. Ephrata, which is known as Bethlehem, the house of bread. That's very, very interesting because we know this is a place where Yeshua was born. He was born in Bethlehem. And here we see Chael, foreshadows of the Kehillah dying in Ephrata, which is called Bethlehem. So the Kehillah, the true Kehillah of Yeshua, must also die in order